I'm gonna be building this team in only 24 hours. So if you guys enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, drop a like, and let's get right into it. So we started our journey off with 8 unopened packs, and a good majority of these packs were from the pre-order bonus that we got. I mean, we did have the generic starter packs, along with the loyalty reward pack, and I just went ahead and picked some of the players that I thought would most fit in with the team. We also had rookie premieres, such as Julius Brents and Darnell Washington. We also got our pre-order aka player pack, which contained Justin Jefferson and Sauce Gardner, and I ended up going with Jay Jettas. Now in our Hall of Fame pack, I ended up going with left tackle Joe Thomas, and then we had like 3 strategies that we got from the rewards, and just by logging in, I sold them for 30k. Next up, we had our ultimate preseason pack to get into, and it just gave us some players to help fill out our roster. Of course, we had to open up our daily gold pack, which this card actually sold for 5k. Once I was finished opening up packs, I hopped over to the objectives folder, and I just took a look around, see what our dailies were, and what were some realistic goals that we could complete. After that, I went to the ultimate preseason, where I decided to crank out all of these. It took me like 3 minutes. The challenges weren't difficult or anything. They would only take like 30 seconds at the most. But once we completed all of the ultimate preseason challenges, I went over and redeemed a Jalen Hurts, and we also got some more ultimate preseason player packs. These both helped us on offense and defense. But if we take our first look at the team, we're a 74 overall. We've only got 1 offensive lineman. However, we got 85 Jay Jettas, 84 Darnell Washington, and 83 Josh Allen. As for the defense, the only big pieces were 84 Julius Brents, 83 Jalen Ramsey, and 80 overall Devon Godshaw. And other than that, the defense really needed improved. Hopping back over to the challenges, I went ahead and quickly did some of the headliner challenges so that I could level up, and by doing that, I ended up getting a 78 overall Odell Beckham Jr. and a 79 B&D headliner player pack, which I took a free safety Reed Blankenship. However, I went ahead and jumped back into the challenges and decided to complete all of the headliner and legend challenges, so that took me a little while to do. But once completing all of the challenges, I was pretty worn out, but the grind had just started for us. Next up, we had a total of 5 unopened packs, and in our first pack, we got a 75 cornerback. For our second pack, we got a 74 wide receiver. Our third pack gave us a tight end Irv Smith, 80 overall. Then in our legends pack, we ended up having to choose 4 legends, but there were only 78 overalls. However, these are much needed upgrades, and the 4 I ended up going with were Javon Curse, Junior Seau, Franco Harris, and Dan Dierdorf. Now our final pack was an 84 B&D headliners pack, and I ended up choosing 84 Kadarius Toney. Jumping back over to the team, we're a 78 overall, and the offense is looking more filled out than ever. We did get some team captains and an 83 overall DeAndre Swift, and the offense was really coming together. Now as for the defense, we did get an 80 overall Rondé Barber, which we decided to upgrade him to like an 82 overall, but still we needed a strong safety and 2 outside linebackers. Now I ended up hopping over to the competitive pass because honestly we're gonna have to complete a lot of these if we want to continue building our team and earning some XP to get more packs. The first thing I did was the solo battles, which I knew this would take a long and drawn out process. However, I was up for the task. So finally, after completing all of them, I mean, this took like an hour and a half to do, guys, but I think it was well worth it because it ended up giving us 4 packs, and we did end up getting a couple of decent pulls. I mean, in the Max Fantasy pack, we got a 75 kicker and an 82 Randy Gregory, and in the Pro Max Fantasy pack, we got an 82 Marcus Williams, along with an 80 overall Greg Zuerlein, which this was a tough decision choosing between the both of them, but I ended up going with 82 Marcus Williams. I decided to put him up for around 30,000 coins to sell him since we already had the 80 overall Reed Blankenship. Going over to our special offers tab, we had a playmaker pack which contained an 82 overall Landon Dickerson, which was another huge pull for us because we didn't have a left guard. However, taking a look at the offense yet again, it looks a lot more filled out, especially with a left guard and a right guard. We also got 84 Bryce Young, and for the defense we got Eric Berry, Shaquille Leonard, Randy Gregory, Javon Curse, and we upgraded Rondé Barber to an 84 overall. So I'm really liking how this team is coming together, but I decided that we needed to go on a little bit of a spending spree, so I got an 84 overall left end, then an 84 overall right outside linebacker Trayvon Walker, and an 80 overall right guard and Mike Onwenu, I think that's how you say his name. And as you guys can see, we're an 81 overall, and these were our top 5 players. And now I think it's time for us to start heading into head-to-head games, specifically MUT Champions. Now in these games, I ran into a lot of sweaty teams. I mean, there were a lot of players with an 87 overall as their top 3 guys. However, some of them weren't good, and then some of them were just really bad, but they just got bailed out with some of their players. But I think that the team ended up doing pretty well overall. If we were just a little bit higher, I think we would have done better, but I was content with the team. And as you guys can see, we finished 2-2 just because the PlayStation network ended up crashing in between, and I didn't feel like doing the rest of our games. Also, the last game was complete BS because I was beating the guy 14-0, and again, the PlayStation network went offline. We did get 4 more packs to open up. In the red zone pack, we got a 78 and an 82 overall Elton Jenkins, which we would end up selling later on, but after that, we didn't really pull anything special. And again, like I said, I ended up putting putting some of the players up for auction because I wasn't using them into the lineup and we could use some extra coinage. And I thought that I would make my final move of the video by picking up this 84 overall Tevin Jenkins, who is honestly a pretty nice card. But if we take our final look at the team, we're an 81 overall, and this is what the offense ended up looking like, which I was really surprised that we ended up getting this good of a team in only 24 hours. Now, the defense could have been a little bit better, but obviously I leaned a little bit towards the offense in this video. I mean, I'm still not going to complain. I think that we did really well. However, I think that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see me do this again and extend it to 1 week, then leave a comment down in the comment section below telling me that you want another video. But with all of that being said, go check out my last no money spent video where we ended up making some big upgrades.